Good morning, Deeds.
Good morning, Goo. How are you today?
I'm, I am great. Happy Monday. Today's the 22nd of December. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, and we're almost to the home stretch for Santa Claus. So I've got my
We
little
are.
guy today asking, "How many days?" It's like Wednesday night. He's coming Wednesday, so he's excited.
We are
But
indeed, what is it, 2 days till Christmas Eve, 3 days till Christmas, and we are ready to pop. What is up? Good morning to Adam Hogan, who's in the building.
morning,
And
Adam. Congrats, hold on. I just want to. Damien just checked, and Damien whipped my ass last night in the football, fantasy football. He had Nakua for
go ahead.
and he got like
Puka?
four. Yeah, he got 46 points or 48 points on that guy for one game. So even Josh Allen did terrible this weekend. I mean, Bills won by 3 points. It was a typical last 2 to 3 minutes, of the game that always counts on. But Josh Allen did terrible today. Dak Prescott scored more points. So I picked the wrong quarterback this week. But hats off to Damien. He whipped my patootie. So good job, good job. And
Bravo, bravo.
yes. So if anyone else is watching the Fitty Footy footballs, that's we got a good Monday night game going too. Yeah, Josh Allen had like 6 points. It was so pathetic. I mean, he didn't run anything in. It was a pretty comfortable. He was just comfortable. He almost messed up his foot real bad, but it was probably messed up. But we'll find out later after the season. Congrats, Damien.
So is that your worst of the weekend?
That's my worst of the weekend for the most part. I lost football, so I watched it all day yesterday from noon, watched the 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the late game. So it's a long day yesterday, but a good Sunday. Good Sunday.
Nice. So it looks like Damien's also replied to Adam
Adam,
said, any update on the skid mark? It should be there any day, which is awesome.
cool.
Um, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not easy to ship 1,000 pound type skid. Those things take a while.
no. So I was talking with Damien, and actually that his package has been there since December 11th, and it's unlocatable right now. So they're trying to
Uh,
get it together. Yeah, it got lost in translation slash shipping slash whatever. So he'll get it soon. I asked him to, or I'm going to mention this again. I would love to be able to at some point maybe get Hay and Mark on at the same time and kind of
hmm?
go over how it goes. So Damien, if you're up for that once it gets in, Mark, Tanner, if you're, I don't see you in the building yet, but if you're around one of these days, I'd love to have both of you guys on at the same time, and we'll do it live on how it fits in the vehicle and all that good stuff. So that would be
Yep,
dope.
that will be dope. Looking forward to it because it is a sick ass system. I mean, pure water on demand, where you want it, how you want it. It's where it's
Yeah.
at. So very
Exactly,
cool.
Jessica. I'm not sure how they use it, but you're correct. It's wild. So one
Yeah.
thing I want to comment on real quick too. I see Chuck D just jumped in the building. I have to agree with his post too. Cowboys are trash. Sorry, guys.
Yes. Cowboys.
Um, regardless of the season. So I grew up a Cardinals fan. They moved to Arizona when I was 10 years old. And the Cardinals used to be in the NFC East, so every year we'd get our ass kicked by the Cowboys, the Skins, the Eagles, and the Giants. So anybody who comes at me with some NFC East teams, I can't get behind them, especially the Cowboys, no matter what. I get behind the Skins slash Commanders a little bit because Jaden Daniels is a quarterback. He used to play for the Sun Devils, and I root for him. The Giants have Cam Scatterbo, former Sun Devil, so I always root for him. But yeah,
The Bears.
those NFC East teams really not down with it.
Mark
So
Ditka. Yeah, John Johnson. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears went and trampled. They won this weekend. That was
they
nice. That was a
did.
close one. I
So
won some
Jake,
money on the prize picks or whatever. So I picked a
yeah,
couple quarterbacks to go above and under. So I won like 46 bucks this weekend. Like woohoo!
there you
So
go.
that was nice. Little
And
little
Jake
walking
Jake
around
Piano's a
Starbucks.
Niners fan too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Joe Montana.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a bunch of people in the building, dude. I'm really excited to start this week off right. It's the last
Yep.
week, or the last few days, the last push, like you mentioned before Christmas. Um, you and I kind of started talking a little bit about best and worst of the weekend. But I want to hear from our friends what they had as for best and worst of the weekend. So, Damien, tell me what you got. Jake, Jessica, Tyler, who else? Chuck D. Craig Hensel, best and worst of the weekend. Oh, Craig, you have a package coming today from Phoenix, Arizona / Glendale, Arizona, coming from Goo. Love you guys. Let me know when you have received it. There's, some stickers and a couple other good things in that package for you. Um, Hold it up, light it up, smoke it up.
Boop,
Um,
boop.
yeah, so
Cool.
yeah, dude,
Very nice.
big week
Big
ahead, dude.
big week ahead. You gotta get through it like a train. Gotta rush right through. Choo choo.
Yeah, dude.
Now,
Any work this week?
yeah, I got jobs. Two today. I've got one side of the house wash in Bear Creek Village, which is 3 miles this way. But then I've got another. I got to go 8 miles south and do one side of the house wash for another lady. She lives in a nice gated community, so I'm hoping get exposure. When I'm in those gated communities, you set everything up. Work kind of slow and make it known what you're doing. So, the first customer was actually referred to me by their HOA.
Oh,
I'm
lovely.
a, yeah, I love it. Yeah, the
Preferred
HOA.
vendor?
Yeah, the ladies are in the office. They send out these deeds letters, and so I get calls every couple of weeks. Hey, I got a letter from my HOA, and they told me to call you. So you in the Bear Creek division? Yeah. Okay, cool. I can hook it up. So I've got a good solid price for them because for the most part, it's like the bottom 2 feet of their house has like the black mildew and algae and shit, and then they just got green on the one side. So it takes me 20 minutes, just wash it, let it sit, rinse, maybe repeat, and boom, done. So it's some of my favorite work is the one side of the house wash because you just roll up, spray it, rinse it, collect the check. So those are nice. I did a nice window cleaning this weekend, so I was able to try out my orange
Blast.
crush.
Oh,
Yeah,
crush. Cool.
crush. Yeah, so I was able to try that. I loved it. Cleaned about 10 windows with it, all one story, so I was able to knock it out quick. And it glides really nice. I didn't add any of the GG4 or anything like that, and I'm happy with it. It smells nice, and it's good shit. So I'm going to be using that from now on.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I really dig the scent. Like you said, the slip is good. The
Hmm.
glide is good. Doesn't leave a ton of residue. Detail is less. You don't see after stuff dries, you don't typically see like white lines or anything like that. So
Yep.
it's pretty sweet, man. I dig this stuff as well.
Yeah. Part of my secret is I use distilled water sometimes. If
Yeah.
I'm doing and I know guys will say, well, once the squeegee or once the mop gets back in the bucket, it's dirty water. And kind of it is. And I agree with that. But
Less dirty water.
less dirty water. You're starting with 0 or 1 part per million. It goes a long way when you're cleaning 15 to 22 windows. So always good.
Yeah.
Yes, Sean's like, just try and crush. You missed out all year. Yeah, I have. I was actually given a bottle at the convention, but I read the back and it's like flammable, all that bullshit. I'm like, yeah, I can't take this home with me. So
Yeah,
I've
you
been
gave it
using
back.
up,
You gave it to me.
yeah. So I've been using my favorite's Gladiator. That's what I've been using, and I've got a good stock because that went out of stock for a while. So I bought a couple bottles of that. But I'm going to switch over to the Maker Crush, start using that, and then we'll see how that goes. See, get a couple more cleans under it, and just make sure my hands are happy and all that fun stuff. But it seems like a really nice soap, so I'm all about it.
That's dope. I'm glad that you like it. Yeah, it is pretty solid. I'm reading Greg's best of the weekend. He's gonna
Oh,
trade in a
cool,
truck, gonna get it modded out. Got a
nice,
little jam session in the recording studio and
cool.
Sunday family dinner. One thing I love about Craig, there's no worst of the weekend. No worst of
It's
the
all
weekend.
good, all
Just
good.
the best. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's great.
Jake's got a few big things going on. Weather's super windy today. Tomorrow rain and Wednesday and Thursday. The storm we had last was straight up mud.
Mud butts.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, we have no rain. I think we're good. We got a high of 79 today. It's going to be like 79 all week. So it's, quote, a beautiful week. A little hotter than I'd like, but I'd rather have 79 than 62 degrees. So now thinking this shirt's probably a bad idea for the day because once I get outside, it's going to be all sticky and hot. So switch to the tank top or whatever. But
There you
it's gonna
go.
it's gonna be a good week. I've got jobs today. I've got jobs tomorrow. Wednesday is Christmas Eve, so I don't really unless I get an emergency call or something. I gotta have it done. Then I'll try and leave Christmas Eve open to spend with the family and Christmas. But and then after that, I've got jobs later in the week, and then I've also got all my Christmas lights. People are going to want them down after Christmas, so I'm going to have to try and knock those out because we're flying out in beginning of January. So it's like a hurry up.
Richie Blues. Goo and Dirty D done dirt cheap. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all day.
I've
Done
only, believe it or
cheap.
not, I've had only two customers in the last, 6 years, 7 years. It's like, hey, it's Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap, right? I'm like, no, I do that Dirty Deeds part, but nothing's cheap, buddy. Sorry about that. Because they're like, could you give me discounts? Like, not this guy. That's Pablo the landscaper. You got to go ask him. But yeah, so everything is good. Everything is awesome this week. I'm really excited.
You
Things are
should tell them
flowing.
if they ask you for a discount like that, tell them only if you sing the Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap the whole song. If they sing the whole song to you,
Yeah, I'll give them 5%.
yeah, he said
I
5%.
love big balls. Like dirty big balls. I've got such big balls. Yes, those are my balls. Look at them shine. That's going to
Look
be
at
for
my
our New
shiny
Year's.
balls, he
Yeah,
says.
that's our New Year's action because we're going to be
Yeah.
here Christmas Eve day and New Year's Eve day, coming live, shouting at your face,
Yeah.
making it. You know, it's going to be cool. We have
You
some fun
guys,
stuff lined up.
Christmas Eve is Wednesday, and we're gonna have a really special show. My buddy, my partner, my road dog, Billy Sloan is gonna join me. He's gonna be I don't have a studio, but he's gonna be live with me at the
Oh,
house.
it's a studio. The
Yeah.
studio is where you make it.
Fred's here, the backyard's here. I already set up the backyard. Matter of fact, what we'll probably do is he and I will go live from the back porch. Thought about going to Starbucks, but
Mhm.
we'll probably just pop out back. As you guys can see, the backyard is pretty much ready for um Christmas Eve. So he and
Ooh.
I will pop out here. Santa comes to the Pompagula house, so yeah, well, we're having a
Say
get
that
together.
3 times fast. Santa comes to the Papagula house. Yeah, I can't even do that.
Yep. So
Uh,
yeah, we're gonna have Billy in studio or on the back porch with me or in the house with me on Wednesday. Billy's known me since 1993. Uh,
Whoa.
so we've known each other for a really long time. You guys want to know the dirt or the scoop on Goo? You guys want to know what's up? He's the guy you
Ask
got to
ask
ask
Billy.
because he's probably got a better memory of 1993 until about 2019 than I do.
Mhm.
No, I've talked to you guys about I've talked to you Deeds and I've shared with our friends um some of my struggles with my alcoholism and how I was as a person. Um Basically I was the same person, but alcoholic tendencies really can fuck you up, to be honest. So
Yes. Yep.
Billy will, if we ask the right questions, Deeds, if you ask the right questions, if I ask the right questions, I'm sure you'll get some funny stories. We're gonna have to
Heck yeah.
drag some of that stuff out of Bill. He's not a talker like you and I, but I know that once we get him going, he'll have great stuff to share.
Nice.
Uh,
Richie, speaking of sharing, Richie he just popped in. What anybody do any baking this weekend? Richie made 12 peanut butter chocolate pies
oh yeah,
yesterday.
that's one of my
12.
favorites.
Heck yeah. I like the peanut butter cheesecake chocolate pie.
Yes, baking was done Friday night, and then Saturday we went to a cookie decorating contest and spent some time with family. We did cookie decorating. I ate after the cookie decorating on Saturday. We went out for pizza. I ate
Mhm.
6 slices of pizza at the restaurant, then came home and ate two more. Bro, that's like the most caloric intake I've had, and I don't even know how long.
A
I
lot
put
of
them.
gluten.
I was so hungry, apparently.
Yeah.
So hungry.
Sometimes your body just craves those pizzas. Ninja Turtles are like, whoa.
Yeah,
But
I've been
yes.
early. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm really I can't wait to
Uh,
get Billy on here so I can really, we can kind of discuss about how things have changed, where we're going and what the plan is for 2026 for he and I and hopefully for all you guys. We're gonna
nice.
take over the world, right?
Yep. Indeed. And that's it'll be a good interview. I'm looking forward to that and you know, finding out what makes you tick with Billy.
Alcoholism. I love it. I've never heard that.
Alcoholism.
You know
Yeah,
how many
that's a good
I've
one.
been to thousands of AA meetings and I've heard probably almost every term that people use for uh AA or alcoholism. There's all these little I forget what they're called, the little nicknames and things like that, but alcoholism, I never heard that. Thank you,
That is
Richie.
a
I
good one.
love it. Yeah, it'll
It's
be
like
7 years for me, April 9th, dude. 7 years.
April
So
9th. Good
this
job,
is gonna
buddy.
be a big year for Goo and Deeds 2026. We got all sorts of good stuff coming. As you know, we are going to
Yes.
the IWCA PWNA Elevate Conference in 2026.
Elevation, yeah.
About to elevate our game, baby.
Rises to the top.
We're going to be
It does.
dispersing, giving away 10 tickets to the IWCA PWNA Elevate Conference. That's going to start today. Are you aware of that, Deeds? Are you frozen? Are you there? Hello?
Nice. Let's give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. Give it
Okay.
away now. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to
Yeah,
do some
sorry.
today. So we're going to give away a ticket to the Elevate PW PWNA IWCA 2026 Elevate Convention for February 18th through the 20th, I believe is the dates. And yeah, man, that's going to be outstanding. So we're going to figure out a way to give those passes out. Um, have you thought of different ways? I mean, I know that
Yeah.
after today, I think we're going to do something completely different. But today we are going to give away one pass out at the end of the show. Are you there?
The IWCA is the International Window Cleaners Association. The IWCA is partnered with the PWNA to do like a mega conference called Elevate. So that's going to be held.
Elevate.
It's the SeaWorld in Orlando coming up in February.
Yeah, the DoubleTree Hilton, right? Something like that.
Doubletree SeaWorld action. It's going to be right next to the
Yeah.
orcas and the dolphins.
And
But
the
those
Dolphins.
dolphins are in Miami. The laces were in. They were in.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jessica, we're giving away 10 passes. 10. Count them. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10.
10,
So
10
yeah, we're
total
gonna start
talking on the
giving away
telephone.
passes. We're gonna get one out today. And then starting Wednesday, I think
Hello,
we're gonna try and
have
give
you found
away
it
at
yet?
least one an episode. Um, the qualifications or ways to win will be different each day. Um, some of them will be random selections, which is
Yes.
going to be fun. As long as you, and we're happy to get you a ticket as long as you're planning on attending. If you absolutely are not going to attend,
Yeah,
please
don't grab it
please don't
if you're
accept.
not
Yeah,
sure
don't
yourself.
don't don't get tossed in the mix or let us know, hey, it's cool that I won, but let's pass it on to the next guy or gal. That way that we get tickets to the right people in the right people's hands who are going to attend. Um, so yeah,
Yes. And we want to see you there. We want to shake your hand. We want to say hi. We want you to get the hands-on experience, check out the show and all that. And it's important to get there. You're networking, community, recharging your battery, so to speak, and then meeting with other guys in our industry is like half the fun because you get to pick their brain about marketing or what they do in their business, or you'll hear things that you'll be able to use in your business that were like a light bulb went off. Like, damn, I should have thought of that. Or they're doing that. I want to do that and it's working. Okay, I'll start doing that. So pick people's brains and enjoy it.
Richie says is the IWCA some kind of religious group? IWCA,
It's fun to stay at the.
IWCA. Yeah, somebody should
Yeah, I'm not going to
change
be the
that.
village guy.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be the
should change
biker.
it, Deeds. You like to do fun shit. I think you should dress up and do a rendition of
Coming out like the
YMCA.
Indian.
Yeah,
Hey, this is totally
YMCA.
politically correct. Yeah.
But well, you could always come out as the cop with the big
Well,
mustache
look
with
at.
short shorts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got those shorts. Now I'd be like Francie Boots, the guy from Reno 911, Officer Dangle. That'd be awesome. I would do it
Yeah,
with those
man.
ostrich boots,
Hey,
but I don't
so
have
Richie
ostrich
Blue,
boots. I'm going to
Richie, if
Goodwill. I'm
you
going to look
still
for ostrich or alligators.
please no weird boots, because then you'll get like the PETA people after you. Richie, are you going to be at the IWCA
Fur is
PWNA
murder.
Elevate Conference? That's what I want to know. That would be good. I hope to see you there.
Is there a booth for youth? Yes. Yeah, baked goods. There will be plenty
I'll
of baked
bring
goods.
Richie. I'll bring some baked goods from Phoenix specifically for you. Some special ones. Special.
Some
Just
brownie
like you.
townies. Muy
Just like
especial.
you.
Oh, muy especial.
Chuck D says
Yes.
his wife wants him to
Chuck
go
D
and nerd
says
out. Yeah, you
he
should.
wants to go. Nerd it up, buddy. Yeah. Come say hi. Hi. And then enjoy yourself. A lot to do. I mean, there's going to be, uh, yeah, a ton of fun. It's going to be a lot of folks there. You know, a lot of the reps from WCR are going to be there, so be able to mingle and shoot the shit and pick each other's brains. And it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I think the majority of everybody from WCR, like the reps, I think most of them are going. Um,
Cool.
I know that, well, I don't know, but I have heard that TJ and the Squeegee Life crew are mobbing as well. They're gonna do a caravan. They're gonna do a caravan with Craig down there. Squeegee Tom is trying to get there as
Shoot,
well.
shoo. Yeah,
Uh,
Tom's going to be driving in his camper from New Hampshire to Ohio and then down. Be a
yes,
nice little
he
road
did.
trip.
So
Knock on wood, everything is cool.
apparently me going from dark to light messes with the camera. So if I'm all bright, I apologize. There we go.
You look like Death from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. The
Right.
death guy they played chess with, the Grim Reaper. Whoa, Grim
The face is
Reaper.
all bright white.
But yeah,
Let's see
or
here.
Socrates in the first one. Socrates.
There we go. So crazy. So
But yeah,
crazy.
Jessica, get your butt there. That'd be awesome to meet you. Yeah, that was a good movie. You remember the cereal, the Bill and Ted's
I
breakfast
don't think I
cereal?
got that one.
I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers. It was good. That there was Batman cereal, all the
I do
cereals.
remember the Batman
Although they
cereal.
stopped making Kaboom, that sucks.
Not
Yeah, the
familiar with.
Batman crispy golden rice puff. That was corn. It was good. I ate
I don't
a
know.
bowl of Kaboom once. I think it was bad. You get the colored poops. A lot of fun. Remember the '80s?
I love
Just
the
kidding.
80s, but I barely yeah. I am
Yeah,
glowing this morning. It kind of went out now. So
there we go.
Eric Leonardo wants to know, is Dom going to Ohio? I don't know Tom's route yet. We're probably going to get him back in right before the trip that he's about to take to discuss his route, talk about which way he's going. Um, and that way he can also connect with other people. I know when I was doing my trip, I kind of had ideas of where I was going, and we were still, this your and our show had only been a couple months old yet. We didn't have as many followers, didn't get as much, traction. So now, I think it would be only in our best interest and in Tom's best interest to allow him to let people know which way he's heading, keep people updated, and
Yep.
that way, if he can meet up with some people, they'll know where to find him. So
Yeah.
that's the plan,
He's
Stan.
going left. That's the plan. And Richie asked, what time is the service mass at the IWCA? Espiritu Sancto mass starts at 7 a.m. We're going to be trying to do
Actually,
some breakfast mass quantities of coffee.
yeah. So we're gonna do a breakfast mass for Goo and Deeds, but the one you want to talk to about what time is mass is anytime Craig is not at the booth, that's when mass is being held. So afterwards, whenever he
Yes.
says, I'm going to be here at this time, from this time to this time, 6 p.m. till, dinner time or whatever, that's where you want to be because Craig's where the action is.
Yes.
Look,
He brings the milkshake to the yard.
yeah, he does bring the boys to the yard. But Richie said, shoot, if Damien's going,
Yep.
I'm definitely going too. So there you go. I
Yep.
can't wait to see you again, Richie.
There
It's
we
going to
go.
be a hoot. It's going to be a hoot. It's going to be a
Sugar
hoot.
smacks. Smackums. Yeah. Tyler Levi remembers smackums. Those were good. Sugar smacks. Looking forward to hanging out. Damien, yeah. It'll
I
be a
know.
good time. I mean, a lot of cool cats are going to be at this convention. I'm really looking forward to it because it's, like I said, a good battery charge, and it's just good to be around other like-minded window cleaners and also bounce business ideas and stuff like that off. It's really cool. So, questions about your market, you can ask a guy from Delaware or a guy from California because, good chance they're not within 500 miles of where you're at, so they're happy to share info.
Yeah, but
Jake's going to be in San Diego for a circus
that's
competition for my daughter. Nice.
I hope it still works out. Maybe there will be a way for you to make it happen, Jake. If not, please try to get to Orlando in August. um,
Now
because
I'm
it will
thinking,
be a fun time, and your attendance is greatly appreciated. A lot of people really want to see you. A lot. I mean, I got a chance to spend a couple days with you this September, and I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get when you have a friendship with somebody, internet friendship with someone, and then you meet,
catfish.
yeah, and then you meet them in person, and they're like, and then you have nothing in common. Well, that was not the case for when I got to meet Jake. It was completely opposite. I mean, you kind of know what people are about, but what are they really like in reality or in real, in
Hold
real
on,
life?
let me stop you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Eric Leonardo's popping in real quick. He's going to be our guest on Friday, so we're really looking forward to seeing him. He kind of has a 911 issue going on where he did a customer's job over the weekend and actually like used a scraper, razor blade of the windows, got them all clean, and the customer had called him and said, "Yo, they look like crap. The smudges everywhere." So our hearts go out to Eric Leonardo this morning that he gets to the customer and it's all just boogers and fingerprints on the inside of that house and that there's no damage or any issues and
Yeah.
that the customer is just not drinking enough coffee or too much coffee in the morning and just needs the insides clean. So please, let's make that work. Thomas Wilson's going New Hampshire to New York, New Jersey, Ohio to North Carolina / Florida so far. So he's doing like a big croissant,
There you
big
go.
crescent, big circle.
So, so best and worst of the weekend. You just got me thinking about it. I want to apologize. One of the worst of the weekend was the way I acted on Friday when I got some really crummy news on a text. I acted like a child, like a baby fucking dickhead.
Hey,
Um,
it
shit
hurts sometimes.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit
yeah.
happens. Uh, Later on that like less than an hour later, I got another client that reached out and canceled or rescheduled their Friday appointment too. So you could just imagine what my last Friday morning was like, and I let my emotions and feelings get the best of me. Uh, so I apologize
If
for my
if
actions
we
on
cut you,
Friday.
do you not bleed, Jason?
Yeah, man, I'm
You're only
still,
human, and you got bad news via text, like
yeah.
live, like shit. That sucks. But yeah, it's how you handle with it moving forward is the important part. So you
Corey
just say, you
says
pay me
Goo.
what we agreed upon.
You're exactly right. But Corey's like, Goo was fired up on Friday. I was, and I apologize for my actions. And the lady wasn't a bitch. She's just doing her thing, but that's my reaction. And yeah, I got to go vent somewhere. So I came to the Goo and Deeds pod to do it. And at least you guys can appreciate and
Yeah, that
understand my
electric
point of view.
BMW. Yeah, the electric BMW in her garage isn't going to charge itself. That costs money. So,
Yeah,
but no, I
it
hate those
is what it
customers
is.
that think they can walk all over you for price, or you know.
Yeah, we're going to the second half of that job today. So part of that gig was that we were supposed to line up these two jobs for the same price, or not the same price, but the same day.
Mhm.
Um, After the price has been agreed upon, then they want to change the price and come at me with lower numbers, and it just doesn't work for me that way. So it is what it is. But thank
It
you,
happens. I mean, I
Jessica.
had a customer last month. Yeah, I had a customer do the bait and switch that they tried that last year. So they're like, "Oh, we want to get gutter cleaning and window cleaning," and then like 2 days before, they're like, "Why don't we just do the gutters today and we'll do the windows next month?" I'm like, "No, that's cool. Let's do that." Because I didn't give any kind of combo discount. If they get one or two services, you'll get 5 or 10% off if it's a loaded ticket. But I made sure this time to no discount, no discount, and that was back in I think early November. So I reached out to him last week, say, "Hey, do you want to get on the schedule for window cleaning the first of the year or so?" And they said, "Yeah, let me get with my wife and get back to you." So it's one of those where you'll get the call, they want to add two, subtract one, think they get a good deal, or maybe they're just really busy, but I doubt it. Stuff happens.
Yeah. So I got some other good news over the last, I don't know, 5, 10 days.
Cool. What's that?
Going to San Diego next week.
Yeah,
I'm chat
nice,
I'm chatting with Groovy Bubbles on the cell right here.
hmm
So I'm gonna be in Oceanside / San Diego. I leave Sunday
nice,
morning and I'll be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, come home Wednesday, New Year's Eve. So I'm trying to get a hold of Groovy
awesome, dude.
so we can have a Jason date and hang out and get to know each other a little better. That would be fun.
It's Jason and Jason hanging out, drinking coffees. That's
Oh,
cool.
he
I'm
wants to get
jealous, man.
together at nighttime. So which is
Cool.
cool too.
Nighttime
Um,
is the right time. They got
yeah,
some
I
good
think
clubs and stuff out there, live music all over the place. San Diego.
yeah, maybe, but I'm not really club guy. I'm an
Yeah.
old guy. If he could find a sports bar that's got some games on that night, I'd be a-okay with that. I don't
Cool.
know if he's even into football or any of that stuff, but it'd be great to spend some time with him and
Hmm.
get to know him a little better. Also, anybody who else is anyone else that's in Southern California, San Diego, Oceanside, hit me up, SoCal. Let me know where you're at. I'm gonna be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I
Cool.
come back, and then you and I we get ready to go on our trip, dude.
Trip dude. Trip
Trip,
dude.
dude.
I'm excited. Learning
Gonna
learning the
go out
ropes.
Gonna
Learning
go
the
out to
ropes.
Illinois to go learn how to do some rope descent training. How excited are you for that?
Um, Dude, feel these nipples. I'm excited. It's good, you know.
Not the heartbeat, just
You're
the nipple.
excited. Just
Not the heartbeat, just the
razors.
nipple.
No, I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. And yeah, when you're out in Cali, go check out Randy at uh, Window Magic Supply. Yeah, she's got a nice headquarters out there, nice shop. Go say hi.
Is that where that
They
place
do.
is?
I think so. Just in the vicinity. They always get a booth at the show, so I run into her, and she's got that really cool prize wheel. They give away a lot of stuff at their booth, and really good shit. Let's see, we got yeah. So that's going to be a good weekend for you. I'm looking forward to it. You're going to be able to do that New Year's Eve show live morning action, or are you going to be
Yeah,
in the
New
car?
Year's Eve is a Wednesday. I'll probably either find a Starbucks or go down to the lobby or do something. You know me. It'll be five.
Yeah,
I think it'll be 5:30 there though, which
a little bit earlier. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did for the first 6 months of this show, so it's not like I can't hack it, right?
Yep. 6 months a year, but till we spring ahead, it'll be a little more difficult.
I don't mind. I like the early rise, man. It shows that we're
Oh,
dedicated and that we'd pop on and we do it. You know what I mean?
we do it. We make it happen most of the
That we
time.
do. That we do. Um, so real quick, hold on a second. Window Magic's between Oceanside and San Diego. Sweet. Give you credit. Won't catch me on the road. There you go. Awesome. So
Dubois
yeah. I just had something I was
or
gonna
not?
say and then
No,
it
maybe.
totally escaped. It slid right out the old ear hole. My bad. I've known
Haha,
Randy for
that's better
35
than the
years.
other one.
Yeah, right. Better than the other, slipping out the other hole. Uh,
Woohoo!
so I got a question for you, Deeds. How do you think we should do these giveaways?
Whew. I think it should just be based on the fact that at least today, comment I'm going or I want to go or I'm 100%, and then you think we should roll the
No,
dice?
no. Starting tomorrow, we can do that. Today, we're gonna give one away.
Okay.
We're gonna give one away to somebody that's obviously here. That's in the chat. Want to make sure that we can get them in the hands of somebody who's going to be attending. So if you're in the chat and you plan on attending, I want to hear from you. I have a couple ideas, but I just want to make sure that we got everybody popping in here. Get a poll answer, and whoever screams loudest gets the ticket. There you go. Uh,
Like I said, get one of them zero poles and whipping around it. They're pretty strong. Just got to make sure they're attached to the ceiling. Chuck D is 100% going.
okay, that's a good one.
Sounds like 100%.
Yeah,
Anybody
man.
else going? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller. Thomas Wilson's going.
Look, here's the deal. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do this right now. Deeds, you, me, Squeegee Tom. Squeegee Tom, you're going. That ticket, today's winner is going to be Tom Wilson. Squeegee Tom, you are the winner today.
Screw down.
Need to make sure that we get you there. You're still trying to raise funds to make sure that that camper gets all squared away, covered the medical bills that you had going on. Squeegee Tom, you're in. We have 9 tickets to give away. starting Wednesday, and we will get those tickets into our friends' hands. The only way to win
Oh
is to
man.
be in. The only way to win is to be in person in the chat. Um, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're gonna start giving them away. We'll put names on the spinning wheel, and as long as you tell us, "Hey, I'm gonna go,"
Spinning wheel.
your name will be on the spinning wheel,
Yes.
and we'll get you an opportunity to win. Um, if there's other
Yeah,
extenuating,
Jake
if there's
Van
other,
O.
go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying it's really important. Jake's got an Officer Dangle Halloween costume. Now that's where it's at. The shorty short shorts, the Reno Sheriff's Office. I got to get me one of those. We call them costumes around here. My wife gets pretty pissed. She says, "Did you order another costume? God damn it!" My little daughter, she's like, "Daddy, how many wigs do you have?" I have a couple. Leave me alone. But yeah, I like to be funny sometimes. But I'm getting older. Can't be too funny. Damien, his wife needs a ticket. Yeah, Damien, we're gonna be giving away 9. So that
Yeah.
prize wheel, and you're pretty lucky. So I wouldn't worry about that one.
Yeah, we need to make sure Jessica says she's going to go at all costs. Chuck D wants to go at
Nice.
all costs. I'm sure that we can figure out a way to get you guys, Jessica, Chuck D, Rachel, some tickets. Zane, are you going
Morning,
to?
Zane.
Yeah, Zane, are you already going? I'm sure you get your vendor's badges, but want to make sure that you're lined up. I hope to see you there because it's not a party and it's not a convention until I see Zane and get that smile and get that big old hug from him and from Mike.
Yep,
Hopefully, Mike's going as well.
Mike.
John
Yes, some of that
Camarero.
dark Ethiopian coffee.
John
J
Camarero.
Dogs.
Any relation to Jay
Yeah, that's
Camarero?
Jay Camaro.
That's the same
That's the same
person?
guy. One and the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to see you,
Don't forget
Jay.
your
That's
towels.
John
Thanks for checking
Camarero.
in. Good morning.
Good to see you, buddy. Are you coming out to the IWCA PWNA? Hope so. Got some tickets coming
Yeah.
to you on Wednesday. As I just mentioned, we are going to give
Tickets.
our first ticket away to Thomas Wilson, aka Squeegee Tom, Pristine Paynes, New Hampshire. Congratulations. I am really looking forward to seeing you and meeting you. Um, for those of you guys who don't know, I think Tom was our one of our first guests. Damien was the first person I ever interviewed. It wasn't aired. It has not been aired. But Damien is like a lot of the start of this. But I'm almost sure that Tom was one of our first guests. If it wasn't Alex Lambrinides, it was Tom. Um, so it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome to actually get to meet Tom because he was one of the first guests on the show. But he, Deeds, and I have a text chain that goes on pretty much fucking daily. So yeah, you
Like a
can say this
record.
contest was rigged, but this contest was rigged for this one because there ain't nobody better that I could hand one out to than our pal Squeegee Tom. So yeah, there you go, Tom.
Yes. Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
Hats off to Tom. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you. Get there. Be square. Choo choo. But yeah, I think Grace and Craig are going to be coming from Ohio. I think they're going to zip to North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina, around Charlotte area, or maybe the beach, Stinson Beach, or that's Virginia, Myrtle Beach area, and then zipping down Highway 1 down to Orlando.
If they hit North Carolina, and I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but Jersey's over there somewhere. So is our pal Sam Emerson. I forget. I always
Mhm.
mess because there's only one M. Sam's right outside of Charlotte. He's like in Salem, Winston-Salem. So that's another good cleaner to link up with. I don't know
I
if
prefer
Sam's in
Virginia Slim.
Virginia
Yeah.
Slims. Yeah. Looking
Reminds me
forward.
of a Garbage Pail Kids card, but I won't say the name of the card, but it rhymes with Virginia Slims. Tom's watched every episode. Yeah, we appreciate it, Tom. You're number one in our book, dude. You've been a fan since day one, and we appreciate it.
Yeah,
So
I want to see. It says so. It's like if I'm on my phone real quick and it says, "Ask Thomas to join you on video. Your audience is set to custom, so only people you select can watch this live broadcast."
I
I can't bring him on, but
don't think so. Sorry. Yeah, I think I'm using Zoom. So Zoom is boop. popping into Facebook. So we're not using like a Facebook browser or something. So I don't think it's easy to extract or pull people in. But during Zoom or in Zoom, I can invite him in or other people. So that's something else we want to talk about for 2026 for the Goo and
Yeah.
Deeds show. We've got a whole bunch of ideas, and they're always ideas until they are fulfilled and actually are activated. But what we want to do is we want to do maybe bringing in a guest or two on a show, start the show, bring in a guest for a couple minutes, talk some shit, and then let them get about their business, do another guest, let them talk about their day, kind of keep it moving, kind of make it a little different than we've been doing, kind of interesting because, if it's like Alex or Chris or somebody from WCR has a really cool sale or they want to jump in and talk about it, we want to be able to like plug people in and be able to give shout outs and stuff. So another thing we're thinking, I do want to move over to StreamYard from Zoom, and I'm very unfamiliar with that software, so I've got to relearn all that. But we want to start taking, we want to take like live calls or whatever, allow people to call into the show, and a whole bunch of ideas brewing for 26. So we'll be ironing everything out. And if you guys have ideas for the show or anything you'd like to see or not see, we're open. We'd love to hear your ideas, guys.
Yeah, DG just nailed it on the head. So one of our goals, or some of our goals, are to make this more of a interactive show.
Hmm.
Right now we're doing the interviews, and that's great. I really enjoy it. To be honest, there's nothing that's been better for me this year than being able to learn about other people,
Hmm.
try to allow them to share their stories. But I think there's even a better approach on the ways that we can go about doing some of these things. And to get more interviews in would be to go to a more of a radio style format. Do segments, or like a talk show format.
WNBC.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
WNBC. WNBC. So we're gonna try and maybe do
This is Casey Kasem. We got a long distance dedication from Brenda. Brenda says, I love cleaning windows. Please clean them for me this Monday. Thanks.
yeah.
That's my Casey Kasem voice. I'm working on that. We need to get Jersey over here. He's got the broadcast announcing repertoire. He's got the experience, communications. It's like a circle.
I'm reading the
I think I
text.
froze.
No, you're good. I'm just sorry. I was reading
Oh,
the text.
sorry.
Yeah, so we are definitely going to try and add some things to our broadcast. Like I said, probably like a not a monologue, but an intro for sure. Kind of catch up so that way you and I can do a quick catch up to anything that we left on the table the episode prior, touch
Yep.
base, then we'll bring a guest in, depending on how long that interview goes or whatever that guest has to say slash promote tell whatever it is that they got going on, then possibly have, two guests a show. Another thing that we have to take into consideration is time. Sometimes we get a guest on that we just want to talk to for a really long, extended period of time. And sometimes it works out that way. So we're going to have to be cognizant of, time and things like that. But we're going to make it happen.
Hmm.
And I think we're totally on the way to getting things going on the right foot. So.
Yes.
That's
The
where
right
we
foot,
are. That's
not the
what.
left foot.
Oh. So what
Yes.
else is
It's
on the
Monday.
agenda? What else is on the agenda for you this week, Deeds? Besides your gigs today, anything solid? Anything special?
I was waiting for Santa Claus to come to town. That's what the kids are here for. And my son, he's 5. He's on his best behavior this week because he knows we got the elf on the shelf, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, as do
Yeah,
we.
just trying to get busy. Yeah, trying to get busy for the week after
Yeah.
Christmas because I've got a small window from
Okay, get
till
up.
well, I've got 2 weeks, two
Okay.
weeks after Christmas, then we fly out to Chicagoland area. So
Yeah.
I've got to get all my Christmas lights uninstalled, back in the boxes, and you know taken care of while at the same time working and doing jobs and stuff. So it's going to be a rough 2 weeks, but I'm going to pull through it. I've got enough. I've got fresh coffee. I've got my espresso.
Double shot.
Mm, double shot, yeah. So extra caffeine this morning so I can get it going. But today's an easy day. Like I said, house wash, whatever, and then just lining everything up. I think I got windows tomorrow. I've got to touch base with that customer. Um, but yeah, it's going to be a really good week. Like I said, I'm not dead, dead in the water. That's a good thing about living in Houston is that it's always wash weather. They're always cleaning windows, gutter cleaning, house wash. People are still listing their homes for sale, so I get a lot of calls for that. Needing a driveway done with windows for the realtor. Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of stuff going on. And like I said, I was excited to try out this Orange Crush this weekend and be putting this to work this week. So good stuff.
Bro, our friends are great. Suggestions are coming in.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
yeah, one 80s style sitcom intro with all the different costumes, high fives included. I agree. I agree. So
Everywhere you look,
I've told you guys
everywhere
that
is the heart. Uh-huh.
I
Hold on to. Sorry, I love Full House.
I'm actually going there too. So I told you guys that I am a huge Dan Patrick show. Dan Patrick is a
It's
sports
so
legend. He was on
rare
Sports
condition
Center,
this day
has his
and
own radio show.
age.
One of the intros for his show is a revamped version of the Full House song with he and
Love it.
who. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. So it's a version of he and who he calls the Danettes. It's his producer, the guys on the other side of the glass.
Who
Um,
he?
yeah, so they all
Yeah,
have their own specific roles, and the production value on this, yeah, it's great. So
they
I'm gonna
spent some
send it
time and
to
money
you.
on it, did they?
Yeah.
I love, you know what I love? I love when they do that shit with like the intros to the old school videos, but they put like Arnold's face AI'd into the character. So like all the characters are Arnold. So like you've got like the Family Matters, but everyone's Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Steve Urkel, Carl Winslow, all those people. But yeah, I lived for TGIF back in the day, back in the 90s.
We all
You
did,
got Step
dude.
by Step, Boy Meets World, Full House. We all did. And if you weren't alive in the 90s, early 90s, you have no idea. You watch Fuller House and like, who's Uncle Dan? Dan, yeah, good stuff. Good memories, good times, good stuff up here. But yeah, all right, we got some good stuff. But yeah, we'll work on some funny videos, some intros and stuff. I'm kind of out there, so I'll come up with something funny here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and even as long as it's done right, it doesn't. And
Yes,
even if it's not done right, we're having fun. That's what matters.
it's fun, always fun. Featuring my wife. Yeah, at some point we got to figure out get our wife show. We got to get that happen. But my wife's like, well, who's gonna watch the kids? It's like, I don't know, find somebody. You know, I got a 6 year old. I mean, my daughter's 11 or 12. Could probably manage. We'll shoot from
Well,
in the house in the
not
office.
only that, let them sleep. You have three bowls of cereal sitting on the table. There's a note, hey, mom and dad are busy.
Yeah. Mom.
Mom and dad are in the garage taking care of some things.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
what
Brian Connor says good morning from Canada is what it looks like. Little rock on signals. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's gonna be a
let's
great
go.
week, everybody.
Yep.
It can't be a shitty week. It's Christmas week. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yes. I can't wait for Boxing Day, eh? It's Canadians. Take off, eh? Take it back to Target, eh? But yeah, got a lot of good stuff going. It's going to be a great week. Hopefully, you guys are busy. The guys who are in the northern states who are getting snowed out right now, I feel for you. And just relax. You wait a couple months, and then the snow will melt, and you get back to work. Uh, or you can go in and try to clean or wash supermarket windows. Start approaching your local Piggly Wigglies or your Tops or your Wegmans. Hey, can I clean your freezer doors? Get it done. Good morning.
So,
Michael Draper's in the house.
yeah,
Good morning,
Mr.
Mike.
Draper just popped in. So he missed the beginning part of the show. I just want to inform him real quick. We are going to be giving away now nine. We gave away our first pass today. It's going to Thomas Wilson, aka Squeegee Tom. But we're going to be giving away nine more passes leading up to the IWCA PWNA Elevate 2026 conference in February. The 18th through the 20th, I believe, are the dates. I think Deeds and I are going to be there the 17th through the 20th. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. 17, 18, 19, leaving the 20th. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll
Be a
be
good
there the
deal. A
17th
lot
through
of
the
fun.
20th.
Can't
It'll be
wait.
a hoot. It'll be a blast. Deej, you're flying into Orlando. You land around 9:30, right? 10 o'clock. And I think I landed about 11:15. So if anybody else is going to be landing at Orlando on the 17th and you guys want to Uber or Lyft back to the hotel with Deeds and I, We'll be leaving promptly at approximately 11:30, 11:45. And when I say promptly, trust me, Deeds and I walk fast as shit. So we'll be out. Pew! Right? Pew!
We'll be out. Give me that bag and get on out of here. Yep.
Dude,
Flip
I'm
that
so
Uber.
excited.
Yeah, because I mean, there's going to be a lot of guys arriving. The Uber guys are going to make a lot of money because it's just zipping back and forth to the convention center, back to the airport. So good stuff for those Uber guys.
Yeah, man, I'm excited
But
for it.
yeah, Steve Fishgren said it's time for you Northern window cleaners. If you need your marketing stuff, get with WCR, the marketing department. Get with Steve. Get with Jill. Get with Jason or I. We'll hook it up. You guys need door hangers. You need business cards. You need to be sharp and ready to roll for when spring rolls around. You can you can flip one of these bad boys and say, you know what? I love cleaning windows. I want to clean your windows. Let's make it happen. And if you don't have a really sexy business card, then it really doesn't set you apart from the competition. Having a nice card will really tell the customer you care about windows, you care about your business, you care about their windows, you want to do the best you can. So spend some money, get some door hangers, get some EDDM postcards lined up because you need to blanket and canvas your neighborhoods. I've got a couple neighborhoods that I really, really love, and I always do like my 5 rounds, 10 rounds, whatever. But I think this year I'm actually going to start doing the EDDMs because it's a lot easier to blanket canvas the 500 or 1,000 homes than to just do the 25 or 50 a pop type deal. But yeah, Tom's heading to Naples, Florida after the IWCA.
There you go.
Right? Is the
Well, listen,
Villages? Is that? Go ahead.
I was gonna say we won't keep it too long today, and I'm actually on a time crunch today. What do they say? Up against the clock. Uh, so let's go ahead and wrap things up. We got about less than 7 minutes, but
Okay, to break a sweat in 7 minutes. Six is the magic number, man. One, two, three, four, five, six.
what is that? What is
What?
that from the 7 minute workout?
That's
What is that from?
something about Mary.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not seven. It's 6 minutes. It's 7 minute abs. No, you know that's yeah. Harlan Williams, I think that guy's hilarious.
Yes.
Love it.
There you go. All right,
Yep,
so
7 minute abs.
let's go ahead and wrap it up. Who would we like to give shout outs to today? Any love, any words of wisdom to pass on to people this Monday, this fine Monday, December 22nd, 2025?
Yeah, the year is not over, guys. You've got 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks of 2025 at least. So make it count, make it good. Actually, no, you got 1 week. Yeah, you got like 1.5 weeks,
9 days.
but make it count. Reach back out to customers. Send your touches, send your emails. Yeah, let them know that you're in business and you want to clean for them. So just reach back out.
I
Oh,
think that I
150.
think
Yeah,
that
Steve's like he understands it. He's on the same wavelength of this broken dial I've got up here in my brain. It's always
I
like
think Deeds is trying to tell
scrambling,
people to reach out and
like
touch someone.
screech. You say by the bell. Yeah, reach out and touch them. Touch your clients. Let them know you're in business. You're still in business, and you appreciate their, even a thank you. 2025 was a great year. We'll see you in 2026. Give me a buzz. But
I
it's
I
awesome.
agree. I think
Anyway, my shout out today. Go ahead.
No, I was just say I think instead of holiday cards or Merry Christmas cards, one of the things that we've been doing the past couple of years is Happy New Year cards. Um, People throw all their other stuff away. You
Mm,
get a New Year card, and they're like, oh,
smart.
they think about it just as quick. So that's one thing I've been doing. So, anyways, your
Yep,
shout
that's
out.
smart. Oh, shout out. Thanks to Kylie for all she does behind the scenes, putting up with me. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate all your suggestions, and we're still open to suggestions for 2026. We want to make Go and Deeds, we want to make it something awesome, make it fun for you guys, because we really like being out here every couple of mornings to shoot the shit and lay it straight to you guys. Our wins, our losses, all that fun
These
stuff. So
deeds.
just trying to
Yeah,
keep
we
it
do
real.
like being out here every Monday. You froze for a second, so I was gonna lead back into where you were leaving off. Are you there?
Yeah, my internet's messy.
Got
It
it.
happens.
All right. Well, definitely thank you to Kylie and to Mark for doing this every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank you to all of our guests for popping in this morning. John Camarero or Jay Camarero, whoever you are, it's nice to meet you. Nice to have you pop in. Tyler, Squeegee Tom, Jessica Battle, Adam, Steve Fishgrun. I want to talk to you later this week too, Fish. Cody Smith, Grace, as always, thank you for popping in. Please let me know when you and Craig have received your package. I can't wait to see. I wish I could see your faces as you open it. Um, Jessica Battle, Chuck D in the house, Damien, my man. Anybody else that I'm forgetting? Ryan Connor, Mr. Michael Draper. Thank you for all your support. As you may or may not have heard, Squeegee Tom is the first recipient of the pass for the Elevate 2026 conference. So I'll get that email over to you shortly. Tom, I think I have your email, but Tom, send it to me again and I'll get the proper
Hmm.
information over to who it needs to get to. I look forward to seeing all of you at Elevate PWNA 2026 in Orlando. But until then, we'll catch you on the flip side on Wednesday.
Heck
Please
yeah.
tune in. Please tune in. Please tune in. Wednesday is going to be a show that I don't think is going to disappoint. Billy's been around window cleaning forever. He's been around me since 1993. So if you have any questions you want to know really about what I am like, that's the guy you want to ask. So catch up with us Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern. Deeds, Goo, you know what to do. We'll see you then. What are you telling Deeds?
Yep. Change your rubbers, everybody.
And I hope your passion bucket is full. And if it's not, it will be overflowing by week's end. Stay up, stay gold, everyone.